We had no clue because we just thought it was old person disease, and as young as I was when I found out, it was mind-blowing.
You go from being, well, in our situation, the spouse, to like, I'm his mom now. And it's just, that's one of the losses with it. You just sort of lose your spouse, your best friend, and it's hard.
Each day I have to watch my dad slowly die, and that gets to me. I can only imagine how hard it is for him to live with this.
I did tell Rita that if I have a heart attack, just let me go.
My mom was diagnosed in 2008, but leading up to that was very difficult, trying to figure out what was going on, whether it was just old age signs or whether it was a disease. That's my mom, a couple of years ago with us 3 girls.
Actually, Alzheimer's disease is the 6th leading cause of death in this country today, so it's a major public health concern. We need more research funding in this area. We need to increase public awareness.
The vision of the Alzheimer's Association is a world without Alzheimer's disease. But until a cure is found, we are here to provide local programs and services for every person who walks through our door or calls our helpline.
Alzheimer's Association, this is Amanda. How may I help you?
I looked it up in the phone book, and it was hard to make that phone call because that's saying, yeah, maybe this is what it is. It was actually late at night. I wasn't even sure they were going to answer, but they did. It was just it was comforting to get a hold of somebody who understood, and they directed me to go to the association after we talked a little bit, and that it would be worthwhile to do that, and that there is help out there that understands what you're going through.
The Alzheimer's Association has been wonderful. I've met a lot of other people with Alzheimer's and talked to them and compare stories, and so we have something in common, so I'm not alone and they're not alone.
The Alzheimer's Association and all the people who have been here helping me, it's definitely made it a lot easier for me to show my emotions and get involved and talk with people.
The support groups are awesome. I mean, that's really your family that you're traveling through this disease with, because they get it. They're going through it too. I love the conferences because everyone has a different perspective on their area, and I learn a lot from that, and I get to meet new people, and I'm kind of a social person, so I enjoy that.
We started in the caregiver conferences so caregivers can really hear in depth about the issues they're facing, such as driving and dementia, some of the communications and behaviors. We receive a lot of calls on the helpline about some of these issues, so it gives an opportunity to talk to the experts.
The Alzheimer's Association is an important source of education and support for those who are affected by the illness and the public at large. If we don't understand that we're all in this together, then we actually can't make the kind of positive strides forward that we need. It takes money, it takes effort, it takes time and resources.
The financial support that we receive from our generous donors in the community is absolutely critical. It provides help and hope to all those touched by Alzheimer's disease living in the state of Indiana.
The fundraising part of it really is important because it raises money for the research.
That's what the funds are going for. It's going for the research. It's going for the fund, the different programs and stuff with the association. And that, if it hadn't been for the Alzheimer's Association, I think I would have gone crazy. I just needed somebody to tell me what to do, and that it was going to be okay and I was going to live through it.
It's devastating emotionally, especially emotionally, because you're losing the person you love. So there's hope that maybe it won't happen to you or your kids. And they won't have to go through this, watching your loved one die slowly.